Because it was a whisper, a rumor, a fervent prayer for every Indian auto enthusiast. The Suzuki Jimny, the spiritual successor to the legendary Gypsy, a global icon celebrated for its mountain like off road capability. I myself watched international reviews with envy, waiting for the day that it would land on our shores. Then in early 2023, it happened. Not just the Jimny, but a five-door version tailored specifically for India. The hype was stratospheric. Bookings poured in by the tens of thousands before the price was even announced. It was destined to be a blockbuster. But a year later, the story is different. Massive discounts, dealers clearing inventory, and sales figures what are a fraction of its main rival. So what really went wrong? Why is Jimny, a global loved icon, struggling to sell in India? You see, one of the biggest problem of Jimny is pricing. The Jimny starts as nearly 13 lakh ex-showroom, and for that price, buyers have better options. It's priced very close to bigger, more powerful SUVs like the Mahindra Thar, and that's really tough competition, especially in a price-sensitive market like India. If you look at this graph, you could see that more than 50% of the cars sold are between 11 to 13 lakhs and 7 and 9 lakhs. So you can guess Jimny going beyond 13 to 14 is wreaking havoc on their sales. Next to the story is what I specifically call is a Thar effect. The Goliath next door, the Thar. The Jimny's direct rival wasn't just another car. It was a cultural phenomenon. The Thar offers what many Indian buyers crave: immense road presence, muscular presence. It's bigger, wider, and looks more imposing. Then, the, then there's what's under the hood, the powertrain. The Jimny's 1.5-liter naturally aspirated engine is reliable and fantastically able in low-speed off-roading, but on the highway it can feel somewhat underpowered. The Thar, on the other hand, offers a more powerful 2.0-liter M-Stallion turbo petrol and a torque-heavy 2.2 liters M-Hawk diesel. It simply offers more punch for the money. The Thar had already established as India's premier lifestyle vehicle. The Jimny arrived as a smaller, less powerful, and more expensive challenger to this mammoth by Mahindra. Now there comes the another issue, practicality paradox. The five-door version, which was a brilliant move to make the Jimny more practical for India, but it's a paradox. While it's more practical than a three-door, it's still not practical enough to be the only car for a typical Indian family. The boot space is a tiny 209 liters, less than most hatchbacks in India. The rear seat is best for two, and on the right, due to its hardcore ladder frame chassis, it's bouncy and not as comfortable as the monocoque SUV it competes with on price. It can become the classic second car or third car proposition, a weekend toy, but at price point over 15 lakh, the number of Indian families who can afford a toy car is incredibly small. The primary car needs to do everything: city commutes, highway trips, and family hauling. The Jimny excels at one thing, off-roading, but is merely average at every nail in the coffin, a clash with its own brand identity. Maruti Suzuki is king of value. Its name stands for fuel efficiency, low maintenance, and accessibility, summarized by the national question, कितना देती है? What's the mileage? The Jimny is an emotional niche lifestyle product. It's about passion, not just pragmatism. Selling a premium, low volume lifestyle vehicle requires a different marketing muscle, one that justifies the high price to brand cachet alone. This was a new and a difficult role for a brand that has mastered the art of mass market value. Well, who actually needs a Jimny? The Suzuki Jimny is not a bad car. In fact, it's a brilliant piece of engineering. It's a supremely capable, immensely charming, and globally proven off-roader. Its failure to meet sales expectation in India isn't a verdict on the car itself, but a lesson in market dynamics. It's a story how mismatch in price, practicality, and positioning can ground a legendary name. With recent price cuts, perhaps the Jimny will find its correct audience. It's a powerful reminder that in the complex, value-conscious world, and especially the Indian market, hype can get you to the showroom, but only the right price and the package can get you on the road. So what do you think? Comment below and don't forget to subscribe.